this bond referendum is critical for Heritage Middle School. Currently, we're expected to exceed capacity in 2027. Heritage Middle School was built for a capacity of 900 learners, which is smaller than Cheney or Liberty Middle School. They have 1,100, but that was intentional. As a district, we don't build for what we don't need or use. And so if we would have built the full Heritage Middle School, there would be rooms that wouldn't have been used up until probably this year. And so we want to be diligent with taxpayer money. We don't want to build something that we're not going to use. But we are at that point where this expansion will immediately get used as soon as the construction is over. And so this will allow us to be 1,100 learners. The learners are coming. We know they are going to be here. We need to find space for them because we don't want class sizes of 31, 32 learners. And so what you see behind me is the first floor expansion. And this goes out from the library, but this will allow us to have 4 full teams at each grade level, similar to Cheney and Liberty Middle School. It will allow us to have an additional CTE room, a fax and sewing room, which is desperately needed now, as well as a secondary art room. Currently, our secondary art teacher is teaching out of a science classroom. And so these are vital components to Heritage's success as kids keep coming into our building, which is a great thing. We love that people are moving into the district of choice. The next step is making sure that we have the space available for them. And what you see here is the second floor, and the blue area is the expansion. And so we are building out the second floor so that it can also hold 4 full teams. Currently, our 8th graders are on our second floor, and this would allow our 8th grade to have 4 full teams with science classrooms in each team area. Our other wing is also in desperate need of an expansion. A third gym is crucial. Right now, we are allowing Horace High School to use some of our space. We're having to do morning practices for our learners, as well as the PE department is trying to figure out how to have so many learners and only 2 gyms. And so a third gym is going to solve a lot of those logistical problems. There is also a need. We don't have a choir room right now. Our choir classroom is operating out of the theater, which on its surface might sound okay. But when you think of how the theater gets used, it has the musical, it has the play, we have picture day, we have presentations. And so oftentimes that is disruptive to our choir, and they need to find another smaller room available. And so having a dedicated choir room will absolutely be huge for our music program. Lastly, there are a ton of kids that are in form and fitness. Different sports programs use it. We have a weight room upstairs. And so with the addition of that third gym, the space right above it would be expanding our weight room out to match the other 2 middle schools. And so that we can offer everything in terms of programming that the other 2 middle schools offer, even though we are growing. This bond referendum will also provide us up-to-date cameras and security in the new sections so that Heritage continues to be a safe and secure building for our learners, hopefully many more learners. As we know, our area is growing, the learners are coming, and having space for them to be in our building where they can focus on learning is crucial.